Where's Wallace at? Where's the boy, Strain?
D'Angelo, shut your mouth.
Where's Wallace? That's all I want to know.
Kid, you better think.
Where the fuck is Wallace? Huh? Strain! Strain! Look at me! Look at me! Where the fuck is Wallace?
There's really no other way to put it. Since the early 2000s, scripted television shows have been nothing short of incredible. The latest golden age of television is a period marked by a sharp increase in the production of critically acclaimed television programs such as Breaking Bad, Oz, The Sopranos, Game of Thrones, Friday Night Lights, Mad Men, and The Shield. For the most part, this came as a result of evolving technology and the supply of media, the expanding freedom allowed to writers and showrunners, and finally, the increased number of hours of available television. As a fan of the arts, this was, without a doubt, a wonderful time to be alive. Between the years of 2002 and 2008, HBO worked with former police reporter David Simon and former Baltimore homicide detective Ed Burns to produce what's now considered to be one of the greatest television dramas of all time, The Wire. During its run of 60 episodes over 5 seasons, The Wire pulled only about 4 million viewers per show. The HBO drama was about the city of Baltimore and the relationship between law enforcement and some of its key establishments. I, unfortunately, was one of the many who never caught on to the show while it was on. It seemed too real, depressing, and more of a documentary than a police drama. Years later, I returned to the serialized city and its many characters with a stronger appetite for storytelling and a grounded maturity. Ironically, I became amazed by the same things that turned me away years before. Depressing was now authentic and unflinching. The Wire was a carefully paced slow burn that developed over one of the most creative and complex arcs in television history. Accompanied by a memorable theme song that adjusted to the distinct character of each season, we jumped into the complicated worlds of the illegal drug trade, the seaport system, the city government, the school system, and the print news media. Each season told separate stories about the 5 entities that, all together, completed a brutally honest narrative of a city and its many problems. In one of the most ironic cases of real life imitating art, Sheila Dixon, a former Baltimore mayor who criticized The Wire for being overly negative, was charged in 2009 with 4 counts of perjury, 2 counts of theft, fraudulent misappropriation by a fiduciary, and misconduct in office after a 3-year investigation. Comparably, the characters introduced in The Wire are far from perfect. David Simon uses everyone from Dominic West's unpredictable Officer McNulty to Michael B. Jordan's Wallace like pieces on a chessboard. Here, the characters serve the story, not the other way around. In the very first season, there's a scene where D'Angelo Barksdale, a drug-dealing lieutenant, teaches some of his boys about the game of life through a simple game of chess. The scene is harsh, but amazingly genuine, which would become a true hallmark of the show. The incredible writing not only provides an authentic richness to each character, it paints the entire cast in captivating shades of gray, where cops, teachers, politicians, gangsters, and even children feel fully fleshed out and not just either good or bad. Michael K. Williams' notorious stick-up man, Omar Little, captures this the best in season 2 while explaining his unique street code to the attorney that represents the drug dealers he often robs.
And look, I ain't never put my gun on no citizen.
You are amoral, are you not? You are feeding off the violence and the despair of the drug trade. You're stealing from those who themselves are stealing the lifeblood from our city. You are a parasite who leeches off
Just like you,
the
man.
culture of drugs. Excuse me? What?
I got the shotgun. You got the briefcase. It's on the game, though, right?
Amazingly, The Wire has never won a major Emmy Award, and for a show so relevant and flawlessly acted, it's still underrated by more people than you'd imagine. Very few shows in the history of television have been able to pull off the feat of being uplifting and heartbreaking, or simple and layered all at once. Its expansive ambition has to be respected, if not honored. The Wire is one of the greatest accomplishments of the visual arts. It's the unseen America that many people still live in to this day. It was, and still is, politics, sociology, economics, and crime, captured in 5 seasons of near-perfect storytelling.